Imagine the time of the night. I rush up to the room to set my hygiene right. I enter in haste, preparing to bath, and I switch on the light. I'm the only one in the room, or at least, that's what I think. So I pull my pants down and I stand right back up. And pause. I blink. I cannot move, but I can think, and I figure something's definitely wrong here. I get actual chills down my spine. I try to scream, but I can't. My only activity seems to be in my mind. And suddenly, I don't feel my feet on the floor. I feel like I'm just hovering above the ground, perhaps an inch, maybe more. Then, in that moment, I'm paralyzed. The adrenaline spills in my body are disorganized, and I'm surprised and scared. I feel movements over my body, light grazes mostly. I never saw any spirits, but I could feel a demon looking me right in the eyes. Then suddenly from nowhere, I remember a verse in the Bible that the cook always repeated. I never cared to know it, but it surfaced. A verse I never memorized. He who is in me is greater than he who is in the world. 1 John 4:4. I said this in my mind over and over and over and over, and soon I dropped. I could talk. It wasn't long before I realized what had happened. The word of God I recited in my mind formalized and freed me from that situation. I never saw anything, but I was told that though I couldn't speak, the sword of the Spirit emerged through my mouth, and that was the first and last of such an encounter. I was 7, and I knew there was heaven and hell, so it wasn't entirely strange because a few things I could tell. The whole event took about a minute, maybe more, but after I landed on the floor, my mind wasn't exactly the same, because I picked up my pants and ran out the room and never tried the scenario again. But I learned a very valuable lesson I wish someone else could learn today. Those words in the Bible are alive and they are here to stay, and with that I say, the word will always come through. And in this, my wildest conscious spirit experience, it still proves to be true. And if it worked for me, it will work for you.